Hi everyone! So today we are here to share just a few of the books that we are planning to read in May. And how is it already May?
I don't know. It's mental.
I don't know. So we do have high hopes this month. It's going to be a busy month, but we're excited to get to some books, so let's get into it. So the first book I'm hoping to get to is Renegades by Marissa Meyer. Now, I've had this on my TBR for ages. I love Marissa Meyer's writing. I've enjoyed everything she's written before, and this one sounds like something completely new. From her anyways. This is a kind of good versus evil, superheroes versus supervillains, and I just love those kinds of books, so I'm super excited to get to it.
So the first book that I hope to get to this month is The Darkest Part of the Forest by Holly Black. I picked this one up because I am pretty much in a book hangover because of reading The Wicked King, and I just want more of Holly's fairy stories. And I've heard that this takes place within the same world as The Cruel Prince, and that it also features characters that make an appearance in The Cruel Prince, so I'm curious to see what that's all about. It's kind of weird, I guess, that I'm reading it in the opposite order of when they were published, but hopefully I enjoy this one as well.
The first one on my list is one that I think I've actually already had in a TBR video, but I haven't gotten to yet, and that is You Go First by Erin Entrada Kelly. Erin Entrada Kelly is a fantastic middle grade author. We've included one of her books before in OwlCrate Jr., and she just won the Newbery Medal. And we get to meet her at Y'all West next week in Los Angeles. So I want to make sure that I have read this one by the time that comes around.
Next up, I have Dress Codes for Small Towns by Courtney Stevens. This book has been recommended to me several times. Korrina absolutely loves it. And I am in a contemporary mood right now, so I'm going to kind of ride that train. So it sounds like this book is about a group of really tight-knit friends kind of growing up and coming of age in a small town. I grew up in a really small town, and I love stories with those settings as they kind of bring me a sense of nostalgia, so I'm excited to get to this one.
I've also been in a pretty big contemporary mood, and now that it's the weather's getting warmer, I just want more cute fluffy books, so I'm also hoping to pick up Save the Date by Morgan Matson. Originally I wasn't too interested in this book because all I know about it really is that it takes place kind of during a wedding, and that's just not something that interests me, but I love Morgan Matson. She's never steered me wrong. I've enjoyed all of her other books that I've read, so hopefully I like this one as well.
Next up is Spell and Spindle by Michelle Schusterman. I'm honestly a little bit nervous about this one because the idea of a haunted doll scares the living daylights out of me, but it's been getting great reviews and it's quite funny from the page or two that I've read so far. But it's about a boy who finds a doll in an old museum, and then they end up doing a Freaky Friday and switching bodies, and it sends a chill up my spine, but I'm looking forward to it, I think.
Another book I hope to get to in May is Thunderhead by Neal Shusterman. I read Scythe in April and I really enjoyed it. I totally see what the hype is about, so I'm excited to get to the second book. It sounds like this book follows the Thunderhead, who is kind of the AI in the first book that you don't really learn that much about in the first book in the series, but I think this one really dives in to what that AI does in this world. I loved the first book, like I said, and I'm excited to get to book 2.
And finally, another book that I hope to get to is Wires and Nerve by Marissa Meyer. This is volume 2 in the Lunar Chronicles graphic novel series. So if you didn't already know, this graphic novel series takes place right after the events of Winter by Marissa Meyer from the Lunar Chronicles, and it's just such a fun take on the story and the characters. I absolutely loved volume 1, and I'm just so excited to see where the story goes. I'm not sure how many volumes are going to be in this graphic novel series. I'm not sure if there's going to be another one after this, so this might be the end, and that's kind of sad, but yeah, I'm really excited to read it.
And the last one on my list is The Wild Robot by Peter Brown. I actually don't know a ton about this one, but I know that I love Peter Brown from his picture books, and I know that it's gotten just rave reviews from basically everybody I know and trust in the middle grade world. And the second one just came out, so I obviously need to read the first one first.
Alright, so that is just a few of the books that we are each hoping to read in the month of May. If you have some plans for the month, please let us know what you're planning to read in the comments down below. We'd love to hear from you. As per usual, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Happy reading, and thanks for being awesome.
Bye! Bye.